Why, hello there. Welcome to Pern Survival 1.18. So we are holding some diamonds and we have no chest. That's because it's about to break. Yeah, it's almost dead. 10 durability left. We need to do some more enchanting. We collected 50 levels. Um, let's see. We'll do that many. Let me see. Is this the which one is the There we go. Efficiency, mending, right? That was our fortune. Yes. Okay. How many diamonds will we get? Will we get enough? You never know. Might as well collect these two. And the green one down there before it turns the dark green. There we go. Cool. Alright. Now that we're done being sidetracked, we can do stuff. Alright, so we have a chest. We're still trying... Let's take our armor off. We're going to be doing enchanting. We still need mending on everything. We still need respiration. We've got Unbreaking, Depth Strider, Protection 4. We need Feather Falling. The pants, we could do a stronger fire protection. And then, of course, the chest, we just need all kinds of help. And the sword, we could use, you know, sweeping and some other stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a sword. We're going to make another helmet. We're going to make another boot. We're going to make another pants. We're going to make another pick because we can never have enough picks. And let's see what we get. Alright, so first, this is the priority. Unbreaking 3. Well, that would be good. It would give us Unbreaking. We're going to do it. And Protection 3. Combining with Protection 3, that'll get us Protection 4. So, I mean, that's progress, right? Alright, that's Unbreaking. That's Protection. That's Unbreaking. Sweeping Edge. Right, we're going to get Sweeping Edge. Alright, smite, huh? Fire protection. Okay, we're going to get the fire protection because that's the one we want. What's on our boots? We already got the protection 4. More aqua affinity. Do I go and hope we get respiration? Why not? Nope. Well, another Depth Strider 3. Is there a Depth Strider 4? No, there isn't. We're gonna do another sword. We're gonna do another helmet. We're gonna have so many helmets. Okay, and Depth Strider 3. Another Sweeping Edge sword. Oh, no, that's actually quite nice. Wow, what a roll there, right? Another aqua affinity. Yeah. Inspiration, no. Last one, blast protection, no. What a pick. Efficiency. Well, we're out of levels. Well, obviously we're going to combine these two. Oh, whoa, 20 levels? Oh, because I've been upgrading it quite a bit. Alright, 12 levels down the drain. We really can't do much with this. We've got a good helmet. We'll use that one. We do need to combine these two. That's 10. That's 14. Levels just do not last. Can't do anything with our boots. Yeah, we're already at protection. Yeah, so, and there is no Depth Strider 4, right? Yeah, there's no Depth Strider 4. Hey, had to make sure. All right, what about our swords? So right now we're rocking this Looting Sharpness Knockback. We got this one up here with Sweeping Edge. So what I'm thinking is we do this. Oh, of course it would be 24 or 32. All right, well, that's going to be our next phase because then look what we got. Sharpness 5, Knockback 2, Sweeping Edge 3, Looting 3. The only thing missing would be Fire Aspect, which usually you want a sword with Fire Aspect and a sword without. campfire aspect. So that would be our next goal. All right, cool. So we can put all this stuff away. We shall keep the looting one on us. Yeah, we're going to put all this away. And then you can see, of course, in our inventory, we have everything. We might want to put armor on. Right there. Unbreaking, that. Okay, good. But you can see that we have a beacon, which you saw in the last episode, and we finally have enough iron for our beacon. So we're going to go set this up. The question is, where? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up here. We want it to encompass most of this city. Obviously, we're going to need more than one, and we're going to have to figure out some locations to put them. But we'll come over here, and I'm thinking... why not in this hole? Yeah, this will work. We just need to pick a spot. I guess we don't have to go down a whole lot, but see, we want to go down because it only has a reach of 50 blocks. So this is going to be the center of the beacon. I know, they say never dig straight down. We do know that there's some huge caverns down here, but we're digging straight down. Oh well. And we're not going to go all the way to the bottom, but we do want to go far enough down that we can dig out a lot of different areas. Hello. Oh, unexplored cave. Cool. We'll have to remember it's there. Which we probably won't. Let me see. 24. We're going to get into lava territory really quick. So let's go to 11. And we'll do it here. This will give us the ability to dig out a bunch of deep slate to the best of our abilities, but also to take care of a good portion of what's above, like digging out the cistern and other stuff. Because eventually what we want to do is dig out a lot of areas down under here to put, you know, all the hidden farms. The farms that you want, you need, but you don't want them to be just out in the open when you're trying to do a build like this with Skytown, where, you know, having a bunch of weird farms that don't fit into buildings and stuff like that don't work. Plus, we have to spread some of these farms out. We can't have everything too close together because then, you know, you don't get the best efficiency out of your farms. So we'll have to figure that out as well. All right, we need to dig this one out as well. Some lapis. And of course, we dig that out. Alright, so the beacon's going to be in the middle, up several levels. I forget how big we need to make this, so I always like to start from the top, just in case I don't make it big enough. Alright, so there's our beacon. Now all we have to do is put the iron around it. So there's the first level. Here is going to be our second level. Let's fill in the center. Okay, and then we have our third level. We might as well put all of these in place. Just so we don't forget something. I've done that before where I built a beacon and then I ended up, it's not working, and I had to dig through the middle and find out that I missed one iron block or a gold block or whatever, one block in the middle of the whole thing, you know? So gonna have to dig out one more row on the bottom. That's not a problem. We can do that. Alright, so we will dig out this row. Let's put the iron in. Alright. Dig, dig, dig. Get some lapis along the way for those extra levels that we need. I think I brought enough iron that we can activate the beacon as well. And since we have efficiency 5 picks, we'll be able to start digging. Be great progress. There's the edge, and there's the coal. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the last row down. And of course, we need to dig back up to the top of our beacon. Oh, beacon, where are you? There you are. Guess we can take that off the screen. It's raining. Alright, so, we need some of these. So first, we're going to select that, and we're going to go that, and to do. And then we're going to put one more in, and we got to turn it on. And we're going to go, to-do. Why are you not activated? Is this, wait, check the pickaxe. No, it's efficiency 5. Right, we have to put one more. There we go. Alright. Glitched out. Oh, whoops. Don't throw your pick. Come back here, pick. Alright, so let's just there's some iron. Good. We need more. we just used almost all of our iron. Alright, so now that we have this, it will just make expanding so much easier. We're going to be able to do all kinds of stuff. Now, of course, we got to get out of here. And travel back up. Let's get this lapis bower here just for the XP. There we go. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just make our way up. We'll make a mess of a tunnel. Kind of circle around. We're not being very effective with our tunnel here. I hear cave nearby. Must be this one. Cool. There's the beacon. Oh, this is the cave that we saw from afar. Cool. Not that I need more copper, but eventually I will, so might as well. It's here. Wow, this is a lot of copper. Look at this. Look at this vein. If only I could have found this in 1.17. The bane of my existence was finding copper. Alright, so, cool. So this cave goes this way. Wow, that's kind of misty, isn't it? Looks all dark and misty. Hello, creeper. Yeah, that knockback actually works really well. So does the sweeping edge. Cool. Might as well light this up. Hello, zombie. Yes, this sword works much better now that it's been upgraded. With the sweeping edge. Here soon we'll get the other upgrades on it. Once we have the efficient levels. I suppose my inventory is almost full already just because of the copper. Probably. Alright, well that one came here and dead-ended. Wasn't there another path? Yes. There's a path that goes this way. Collect these resources as I go. Oh yeah, our inventory is already full. We can't mine that. If we find some iron, we can mine that. Alright, well, the cave's done. Alright, well, at least it's lit up. That means nothing will spawn down here and detract from our places. I want coal over dirt. Of course, we do have the protection so that nothing should be. Maybe that was outside the base. I don't know. I'll have to check my claims. Because I thought we had it turned on to where, you know, you don't have to worry about it. Right? You know, let's just do this. Home bed. Oh, that's much faster. I mean, look at all the copper here that we have, right? Copper, coal, lapis. We're running out of chest space. That's what we're really going to focus on here soon. Actually, in the next episodes, now that we've got the beacon and we're able to start, you know, really collecting resources that we may need for builds. That is our next job, is to start building buildings and making farm areas, you name it, all of that. You know, including finishing out the cistern here. We want to go a few more blocks over. You can see that we're actually going to come out to right here. So if I come up here, am I outside the beacon right here? Let me see, we were at 11. This is at 85. We are outside of beacon range. Well, that's disappointing. We may have to raise the beacon. Yeah, how far? Well, the beacon's out that way a long ways too. So let me see. Let's see when we get into beacon range. Okay, so beacon range is right here. So that side is not in beacon range. But this side is. Well, that's good to know. Let's see, is that the top? Oh no, I'm one too high. I want to go down lower, but I won't want to go up higher. I know, we're just digging out here. We're not going to spend this episode doing this. We've actually already accomplished quite a bit on the episode. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is nice. And we can use our silk touch too. So you get all of the nice stone. Cool. Yeah, this is going to be nice. Now, of course, that will mean that we need to use our lower pick capabilities in the areas when we're building stuff, because otherwise we're just going to supermine everything we're trying to build really fast. But we'll take care of that. All right. Let's grab that. Any other green? No. Okay. So copper in here. Stone and stuff in here. All right. So next what we're going to do is build up our village more. Let's just go up this route. We started building another stair right here. You may have seen it. Just so that we also have a way down to this area from a different part of the city instead of the castle area. Came out under our road. Here we are. Oh, what rainy, nice weather we have. All right. So I do want to showcase, though, this over here because I haven't showcased this. I built this actually before I brought the villagers up and built the bookshop. And we started building this over here. This is a boarding house. I need to furnish it, but different design than the other two, as you can see. I mean, it still has the bottom color combination and stuff, but what we did is quite interesting. It's a connected building with different shops and rooms. So this is the main boarding house. So you come in and there's a fireplace. We've got our little open space here. This would be where you go ahead and get your room. There is a cellar and storage area, which we will talk about here in a moment. But in medieval times, if you went to a boarding house, see, there wasn't hotels, inns, things like that. That's very rare, in fact. But there were boarding houses. And a boarding house basically was a little common area where you came in and, necessarily they didn't even serve food, potentially. But they would have, some small open sitting areas, like we've got the one downstairs and we've got this one. And then they would just have small rooms. And these rooms were shared, meaning that there would be, you know, 3 or 4 beds in this room, and people would rent out the room. You know, there might be 4 or 5 people in here at the same time, or even more people sleeping on the floor, things like that. So we developed a number of these small rooms, gave them fireplaces. Um, there's a few that are a little bit bigger and a little bit nicer. This one overlooks the roof there, so some of them could be private. You know, this one's a little bit bigger as well, but it's got lots of space for some beds along the room here in the attic of this other building. Then there is an upstairs path that comes up here, where we have, again, more small little rooms up here in the attic area. So, you know, these could be a little bit more private, a little bit bigger, but maybe not. And then there's also a private area here, which would be more for, like, this is the owners, maybe, or the caretakers of the inn. So this is like their main living area. This would be their bedroom area. And then there's an additional shop area right here, where there's a separate shop next to the boarding house. And then if we go next door, there's a basement area there, which we'll look at. This is just supplies, building supplies. There's another little shop here, as well as the inn or location. I need to fix that window. There we go. And I need to finish fixing the roof, it looks like, the ceiling. So another little shop could be right here. And then I put it down along the gate right here, and down below there's another little shop area here. This goes out into this little open area and into the storage room there. And then down here on the bottom are the stables. So, you know, there's some stables, and this opens up into a loading dock, and of course, you know, that basement area, there's the stair going back up. So really nice build. I like the way you know, it looks like a combination of structures, even though it's one, just because of the way it's all connected and everything. The roof is waxed. I think I'll change it up a little bit. I didn't realize that I put the blocks like that to where it's like all one color along the edge. We'll mix it up a little bit. So we'll have to mine that up and change out the roofs. And then, of course, I've been working on the walls, if you've seen, in the gate areas. I still got to put in the gate towers, but I did get everything connected up to where you can now start going through along the wall areas. So we'll put the gate towers up here. And then I was thinking of, and this is why this is a mess, you know, we've got the portcullis, but how can we put in like a door? And, you know, normally it's either you make a door out of blocks, entire blocks like this, or we could do this, where we got double trap doors stacked next to each other. It looks like a nice, thick, sturdy door, large. The only problem is I've got to figure out how to make this door to where it can open, because there's stairs right here, right? So it's either I push these stairs back further, which would be hard because then it kind of ruins the whole look of this and how all that synced up. Or I move the doors out here. So my other option, I didn't bring my axe. Let's go get the axe. Come here, axe. So I could do this. Is I could put the door here, which would work. So I could have, you know, I could have the gates where we have a completely closed door, and we could have one that's open as well. Now it's a little bit harder with the open one because you know, typically if I put it against that, it's only one thick, right? If I put it straight against the wall. Whereas if I put it out, then it's thick. But that means that, like, the hinges would have to be out one block. Like, it connects up with the hinges. Let's get smart. Just do this. So there would be the door, and it's open. And of course, you know, ideally I'd have to put the hinge here, and maybe because it would be nice if it swings shut against the portcullis, like that. But then, see, we've got to have some sort of a hinge mechanism that sticks out here and connects somehow. And the only way to do that is to have the block right here. So, like, this is where the hinge mechanism is. But then that means I either got to move the door out to where the door sticks out one here, out in front of the wall, or I maybe move the portcullis back one block, and then of course I got to put in my stairs back in the slabs. So that's my dilemma that I've been trying to figure out. Now I think this is the way to go, and then put the portcullis right here, right behind it, with the hinges here. Typically, I think you'd have the portcullis on the outside and the door on the inside. But this might work. You know, normally what happens is, like, you know, a regular door, we come back up here. You know, the door swings, right? So typically, if you are defending, you close the door from the inside and you bar it this way. And they're trying to push against the hinge and against the bar. Whereas this, if we do this, it's a little bit backwards because we're opening the door outward instead of closing it from the inside. But I'm okay with that. I would be all right with that. So yes, decisions. We will decide and make up our minds. That's gonna, you know, we're gonna have to move some stuff. It's gonna take a little bit of rebuilding of the gates because we actually built a bunch of the gates. There's only 3, but we built the gates. But we'll figure that out. Anyways, that wraps up this episode. So we have a beacon. Yay, we have better armor. So still not exactly where we need it. And we are on our way. In the next episode, we are going to build. I'm probably going to work on the gates, but I'm also going to select a new building, and we're going to put up a new building. And I'll get this one furnished, too, in between. So we'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.